Of the daily tea slash margarita. So I hope you guys have your margarita glasses, and we are going to get into the daily tea for May the 6th on this Cinco de Mayo. So happy de Mayo, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. That is so good and refreshing. So I am excited. As you come in, make sure that you hit the like button, friends, share and subscribe to my channel. I'm super excited about today. It's Wednesday. It's a wonderful day to do a reading and get the tea on what's going on tomorrow. I'm so excited. The energy, this is a collective general reading, by the way. It picks up the energy of everybody who's watching and those who will be watching. So it's a wonderful, wonderful place to start. And then if you need a reading, you can absolutely click the link, get in line for an on the spot reading today, or do a private reading. So happy Cinco de Mayo, Patricia, Capricorn, and Corey. Do you guys have your margaritas with you? Get your margaritas, friends. Yay. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Alban, hello. Hola, mi amigos and amigas. Hola. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Yes, Corey. Cheers, friend. We got some amazing energy going on. Yes, clearing the atmosphere. Yes, very good. Very good. All right, friends. I am excited about today, and I'm excited about you guys. Did you, Corey? I feel you. So I'm not going to do a whole bunch of this because I am going walking. You know I go walking after we do the video. And yes, Alban, yay. So I don't want to completely undo all the work I've been doing. So yeah, I'm going to get on it. So I'll be walking a little bit later, walking off all the stuff I have eaten today. It hasn't been too bad, but still. All right, so I'm just going to say a quick prayer and we're going to get into the reading for May 6th. Father, thank you so much for my friends watching. I pray that you open my eyes that I may see what you want me to see. Open my ears that I may hear what you want me to hear, and my intuition that I may interpret clearly the messages you have for everyone today. Thank you, archangels, spirit guides of the highest, most holy, divine order. Thank you, ancestors, and thank you, Jesus. Amen. All right, beautiful friends. I'm too hype. Yes. All right, so we're going to get our first guidance card. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie, happy Cinco de Mayo. Get your drink, Steph. All right, so let's see what's coming up here for my friends. I'm pulling from the Whispers of Love deck. All right, friends, so two cards flipped over. We have number 34, receive with love and appreciation. It says gracious acceptance is a way to show love. And we have to choose love, number 21. And it says you always have a choice. Make yours with love. All right, very good. All right, let's get a card from the Four Agreements deck. All right, and go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, friends. I'm so glad we're here together. Let's see what agreement is in action for today or May 6th. You know, it just picks up the energy. Time is fluid. Whenever you watch this, it will be the right time for you to watch it. All right. This came up for, I think it was Queen K, love and respect. No, this was just yesterday. But this talks about you are never responsible for the actions of other people, but you are responsible for you. If someone is not treating you with love and respect, it is a gift if they walk away from you. You may hurt for a while, but your heart will eventually heal. So love and respect yourself. Alrighty. And the agreement is to not take anything personally. Okay. And then let's get one more card from... Oh, okay, Alban, very good. Yeah, I'm slowly but surely posting the May 2021 reading, so you guys will be able to access them early if you are a channel member. Okay, and let's get one more card from the Angel Answer deck, and it says recovery. All right, that could be from somebody having too many margaritas today. Olay. But I feel like something is definitely in recovery mode. Like something is being restored or replenished. Yeah, so we'll get more guidance. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have it's up to you, friends. So I feel like for some people that recovery is it's up to you to recover. Like it's your choice on whether or not you heal in some way, shape, or form. All right, so I'm going to do the Urban Tarot deck today. All righty. Onward and upward, friends. All right, so let's get this overall energy for May 6th. Thank you, Archangel, Spirit Guides, and Angels, Ancestors. Messages for May 6, 2021 for those watching and who will be watching. All right, guys, so our overall energy, we have the 10 of Swords. And so it kind of goes with that recovery. Like some of you may feel like something is ruined. I don't know if it's a project. We have a lot of air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But we have the Queen of Swords and the 10 of Swords. I feel like someone may have made a decision that something is over. Sometimes the 10 of Swords is moving on. It's just time to move on. It can sometimes be like retirement or a career change for some people. But I do feel like someone also could have scrapped a project. Like, I'm scrapping this. If you were working on something, it could be even artistic or something like that. Or I also feel like somebody could have ruined something by putting too much detail in it, like paying too much attention to something. See how it looks like she's working on a painting and it's like you did too much. Right? So it's ruined. It's like, put too much thought into it. Too much detail, too much paint, too much blue, too much red. Like giving something too much attention. Sort of overdoing it. Okay? Let's take a look at the crossing energy here. It could be too much thought given to something. All right, what's the crossing energy here? All right, the crossing energy, we have disappointment. Okay, so somebody definitely feels like something is, you feel like something's over, it's ruined, it's done. It feels that way. But with the recovery card here, I don't know that that's necessarily true. I do feel like if something did come to an end, it was meant to come to an end. Take yourself off the hook for a second. Okay, so if something ended or came to an end, it was time for it to end. See the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck? So the Wheel of Fortune can speak to just timing, right? Sometimes it's just a timing thing. It doesn't mean that you should take it personally that something ended. I just feel like it was time, so you could be feeling a little bit of hurt or disappointment. Let's take a look at the foundational energy of this reading. What's going on with my friends watching? What's their What are they trying to figure out? All right, so we have here the Queen of Wands, the public defender. That's like the Queen of fire. So I feel like in this reading, you could be the public defender person, like the person who's representing someone. All right, let's take a look at the recent past. Somebody could have also overdone it, like with drugs or I feel like somebody could have gotten into some trouble where they do need legal representation. All right, and we have the strength card. So I feel like in the past, maybe you were very strong. Like somebody could have been battling an addiction. Somebody could have been working diligently on something. But I feel like there was a lot of willpower associated with this reading. Let's take a look at the crowning energy. All right, so we have the day trader. This could be somebody's work environment. Like you could really be an investor or something like that. But I feel like transactionally, you may be functional, right? But I just feel like somebody's in a bit of a pickle right now. And you need a little bit of help. I feel like somebody is in a position where they may need legal representation. Like you need to call an attorney or something like that. And let's take a look at the outcome. I will clarify this. Yeah, I feel like somebody feels like they messed up. It could be on your job. And then we have the Chariot here and the outcome. What I like about the Chariot is it does speak of victory and success. And I see the 8 of Pentacles here, which is, you know, pay attention to detail. I feel like, guys, if this hasn't happened yet, it could be just very important for you to don't cut corners on your job. If you are doing investment, anything that has to do with money, don't take unnecessary risk. I feel like there's a need to plan, but I do see somebody trying to recover from a big, painful loss. Okay, like somebody feels really bad about this. You could lose other people's money. I just feel like it's not worth taking the risk. It feels like, and it feels kind of work related. Like, don't do anything where you'll need representation. We'll get more on this and see if we could come. What is this 10 of Swords about? Holy Spirit, Archangel, Spirit Guides. What's the 10 of Swords about? Yeah, I feel like somebody is more disappointed in themselves. Hi, Sun Lehman. How are you? Yeah, it just feels like someone was doing good. You know what I mean? Like you were doing good and maybe you disappointed yourself. You could have overdone it in some way, shape, or form, and you could be feeling really bad. What's the 10 of Swords? Okay, yeah, I'd see a tower moment. The tower came out, right? So there's something, some kind of big thing that happens or happened that was sort of inevitable. And again, it could be work related with this 8 of Pentacles there. What's the 5 of Cups? Or you could get some news, right, about something that happened to someone where they could have gotten in trouble and now they need legal representation, right? What's the 5 of Cups? In either case, it's something that has to be dealt with, friends. That's what it really feels like. Like there's either you're going to feel for someone or it's something you have to address or deal with. What's the 5 of Cups? All right, so the 2 of Pentacles is here. This is sometimes a need for work-life balance, but it also is, there's maybe a couple options in something. That card can also indicate a need to set money aside for a rainy day, the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So, this could be a predictive reading for some people. If this isn't happening, it's sort of like just put your money aside for a rainy day. You know what I mean? And so, to that end, I will tell you guys, if you're interested in Legal Shield, I am a Legal Shield representative. If you've never heard of Legal Shield, and I need to make a little PSA as a sponsor for my channel, because what it does is guarantee, it gives you an actual law firm at your fingertips, like a mobile app. And so let's say you get a ticket, a parking ticket, you get into some trouble where you need a letter from an attorney, you need advice. You literally can get on that app and get somebody to respond to you relatively quickly. I would say within 24 hours. But it's like it's like legal insurance. Like you have insurance for stuff. So I'm just saying, this reading just sort of popped that in my head. I normally don't combine my two worlds. But you may want to hit me up. Email me if you want to get more information on Legal Shield. I'm just saying, it looks like somebody here, something unexpected happens and you may need legal advice or representation. And it does work. It does work. It's not real expensive. It's certainly less expensive than having to hire an attorney out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? And in some cases, a public defender isn't who you want. You want somebody who is going to really advocate for you. So let's clarify this Queen of Wands, or this public defender card. I'm just showing you guys this. I'm not peddling. I'm just saying somebody may need, in this case, there's a situation that happens. And it could have to do with money and work where you may need some legal representation. Okay? My email is in the description box. So I'm just saying. And I think I'll also add my Legal Shield website too, for people who may need it. Like if you just need, and you don't have to tell disclosure situation to me, but you may want to just get the protection for you or your business or your family. You know what I mean? Especially if you have younger people in your family. It doesn't have to be young, but it's a great tool if you have if you need to do your will, if you need to do a contract. So I'm just saying. All right, so yeah, there's something very disappointing, guys. The Five of Cups is here. And so it doesn't matter whose fault it is. I feel like somebody, though, has to clean the milk up. So it doesn't matter who spilled it, but it's got to get cleaned up. That's exactly what I'm looking at here. And we have the Strength card again, right? So this is sort of like having courage. Somebody needs courage to face up to something that they did wrong, or someone around them that did wrong. There's a lot of disappointment. You might need a margarita for this reading. You just might need a drink for this. It really does look like someone did something wrong, and you're disappointed in yourself, or you're disappointed in someone around you. The thing is, the drama's at your doorstep and you got to deal with it. Let's now this could be the day trader is the Prince of Pentacles. So it's like a earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Alban, I think all of that is covered. So what would happen is, once you sign up, the law firm would contact you and do all of that. And because I'm also a notary signing agent in my other life, so I do notarization work, and I can do remote notarization, so electronic. So it doesn't have to be, I don't have to be in your state. I can do electronic notarizations. So I'm just saying, if somebody gets in a situation where you need something notarized, yeah, Alban, I'll be in touch with you about that. I can do remote notarizations too, just FYI. All right, so let's take a look at this day trader, this Prince of Pentacles. I feel like somebody thinks they did a good job and they messed up. The Fool. Didn't I just say that? I'm telling you, friends. And I feel like even if this is not you, it could be someone who's handling your money. Like I was about to use the F word. Ooh, Myra, potty mouth. They messed up. I do. I feel like somebody did something foolish. They did a good. They're a fool. They think they did something good, and they messed up. Oh Lord, have mercy. Yeah, and see the Seven of Swords here. Somebody made a big mistake. I don't know if they. I do feel like there's going to be some drama. Somebody is going to be digging in somebody's ass about this. I'm serious. Like it's almost like you did what with my money? Where did my money go? They mishandled or misappropriated some funds. I really feel that way. Somebody is going to be mad, and you may be the person on the receiving end who's like, I need to get legal representation to find out what happened. Okay, Alban, definitely, I'll get you that information. I feel like this could also be true if it's involving a car, like if you bought a lemon. Like you could have bought a car from somebody and it was not running properly, or you're like, what in the hell? Inspect things closely, guys. If you are buying a car, or if you are getting ready to make a purchase, or somebody is selling you something, just look at it very carefully. Okay, pay attention to details before you make a big purchase or make a big decision, because I do see a big decision that somebody has to make. All right, and let's clarify this outcome. What is the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, guys, I will make sure that I will put my legal shield and notary stuff in the description box. I just never thought about it when doing these readings. I just didn't think to ever combine the two, but somebody might need my help. Yeah, the king. Okay, so we have the King of Wands here, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I do feel like somebody can help. I do feel that way. And what is the Eight of Pentacles? So I do feel like there's a very motivated, inspired energy. Could be a fire sign that is able to assist in this matter. I do feel that. So you need somebody who's a little bit of a go-getter. For some people, you're like, I do see some energy of somebody. See, these fire signs in this reading aren't afraid to go after what it is. I happen to be a fire sign. The King of Wands could be me. You know what I'm saying? For some of you. But it's somebody who's like going to pay attention to the details. And they have the heart and the tenacity to go after something. Some of you are in a situation you need somebody who's a little bit ferocious. You know what I mean? You need somebody who is a little bit of a asshole in a way for justice. Like, you know what I mean? What's the Eight of Pentacles? Which is one of the reasons why I got into Legal Shield in the first place, which was to be an advocate for people who don't have resources. Okay, I love the outcome. The sun popped out. I love this. Again, the sign of Leo. So, but it is, and there's a golden opportunity. I feel like somebody can be helpful. I love this. So the cavalry comes to the rescue. I feel like the day is saved. The money is returned. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody being back in a great financial position. And I think that's what your initial guidance card recovery is, recovery is all about. So I do think there could be a need, though, for advocacy. And I think that's why some of you also got the card Receive with Love and Appreciation. Because I do think that somebody here can help you recover whatever was lost. Whether it is, because I do see terrible disappointment. Like somebody is like, oh, I need help with this. Either getting some money back. And I feel like you can recover it, but it's not without somebody advocating for you. So you do need somebody who's not afraid to be the asshole. Like somebody who's ferocious, who's going to advocate for you, who's going to say, okay, what the hell just happened here? No, we're not letting them get away with it. And even if you made a mistake, you still need sometimes somebody to say, yeah, they made a mistake, but it's not worth you losing your business, your car. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't, disappointment, but you don't have to lose it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that makes sense. All right. So I see a good outcome. You just need a little bit of help. There's definitely some shit coming to somebody's doorstep. You know, and but I feel like we can win it. Okay. Yes, friends. I know this was an interesting reading. Like I don't know, we don't normally get these, do we? But this is good. It's real life. It's okay. But that's why they have programs like Legal Shield. And like I said, I'll put that information in the description box for anybody who has questions. In my other life, I am a notary signing agent. So I notarize like loans and stuff like that, as well as I'm a Legal Shield representative. So in this case, I decided to mention that on my channel because it looks like somebody does need assistance. And don't be taken advantage of. Don't let people railroad you. Don't let people, I'm just saying, friends. Okay? Yeah. And Alban, even with respect to your son, definitely those are things I'm looking into from my daughter. So, you know, I'm a person, my daughter has special needs. And so there are different things I need to have in place for her as well. Right? So, guys, this is just a good time to even start thinking about stuff like that. If you're a certain, you know, person of a certain age, definitely COVID left a lot of people needing durable power of attorneys and stuff like that. And I found myself notarizing a lot of documents like that. So if you need a little bit of assistance, of course, I can't give you legal advice. I'm not an attorney, but I could definitely point you in the right direction. Okay. All right, friends. So, yeah, it got a little real, didn't it? Happy Cinco de Mayo. People were like, this is not what I thought. But the good thing is, it's a great outcome, okay? We just got to deal with some stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. We're going to deal with it, and it's going to be great. We're going to have a drink, and it's all going to be fine. But it does look like there's something where someone needs assistance. It's like, okay, we're going to deal with it. We're going to accept the hurt and the disappointment. Count our losses, but we are not going to lose everything. We're going to recover what we can recover. Okay? All right. Cheers. It's all good. It's all good. All right, friends. So this is where I open it up for on-the-spot readings. All right, Miss Stephanie, I got you. All right, Steph. So I'm going to say a prayer. And this is an on-the-spot reading for Stephanie. Father, I thank you so much for Stephanie. I pray for the highest level of divine guidance. Open my eyes that I may see everything I need to see in this reading. Open my ears that I may hear your voice clearly. And open my understanding and intuition that I may interpret this reading for her greatest good, her encouragement, her affirmation, and confirmation. Thank you, Archangel, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. All right, this is for my Stephanie. We got this, friend. We got this, Steph. All right. I'm going to start with the Angel Guidance deck, Steph. All right. Messages for Stephanie. All right, Steph. I have something is not the right time, and there's a definite no there. Okay. And it looks like there's something that could be an opportunity. Like you may feel like it's a big opportunity, but I feel like it's not right now. It's not the right time. Let me get another card from, or it can mean there's an opportunity coming. We'll see. Let me get you a guided message from the Spirit Guide message deck. All right, Holy Spirit, messages for Stephanie. Messages for Stephanie, Angel Spirits Guides. All right, so we have let go of ego. And at the bottom of the deck, accept struggles as lessons. So I feel like there's something to be learned, right? It's a learning. There's some kind of it's a learning experience, like growing pains. I definitely feel that. And I'm gonna get you one more card from the Whispers of Love, and I'll do your reading. So the let go of ego card is sort of looking at something objectively, right? It's like being able to tell the truth to yourself, even if it's not favorable for you. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm going to take me out of it and just look at it the way Spirit wants me to look at something. All right, let's take a look at... Yeah, it feels like a bit of a humbling experience, Stephanie. Like there's some lessons in humility, maybe patience. I'll get one more card. Messages for Stephanie. All right, I'm going to switch to the animal spirit message deck. Angel spirits, guides, what messages do you have for Stephanie today? Messages for Stephanie. All right, Steph, we have here the seagull. It says, now is the time for deep emotional healing. And we also have here the roadrunner. Keep your sense of humor. Don't take things so seriously. It's here. And we also have the camel at the bottom of the deck that says, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenge before you. So it's saying that you have something built up for this moment. It could be patience, money, whatever resources you need to get through what you're going through now. You have that built up in you. Plus, you have a little bit of good luck here with the ladybug at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's get into it, friend, and we'll put all this together. If you need to ask people for help, Stephanie, definitely do that. All right, so let's get your overall energy, sweetheart. Overall energy for Stephanie. All right, Steph. So we have the Judgment card as the main card. Okay. So what this can mean is that there is an absolute judgment or a proclamation, something that could be happening in your life. It's like I'm getting sort of day of judgment. Don't let that scare you though. It's sort of like when the chickens come home to roost. It's like, okay, boom. Like, you know what I mean? So it feels like that. It could be a big decision. I do, though, see the hanging man here, which means that there could be a decision you have to make where you have to take yourself out of the equation and look at something. You could be, it could be very self-sacrificing. Like it could be very like you have to give of yourself in making some kind of decision. That could be it. Let me get the rest of your cards out. But these are both major arcana. And I feel like you could be in a sense the sacrificial lamb. Like You know what I mean? Sometimes the judgment card, I mean, the hanging man is about self-sacrifice. Let's look at the challenge. What is the crossing energy for Stephanie? All right, the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like there's a fly in the applesauce with respect to a happily ever after experience, like, or something that you thought was good, taken care of. Um, you're like, okay, I thought everything was good, but then it's like, well, no, it's not. It's not. So there's something that's not, it's like everything that glitters isn't gold. There's something that's a little sticky. Okay. Let me take a look at the, I don't know if this is money related because I got the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It looks like a little bit of, it could be deception, cutting corners. You know, the Seven of Swords is kind of like, what's the foundational energy of this reading? All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun card. This is beautiful. Wait a minute. With the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it just feels really like everything in your world could feel really good. You know what I mean? Like the job could be good, money could be good, the sun is here. The Six of Cups sometimes is about that childhood innocence, um, feeling comfortable with people in your life. Um, but it does feel like there's something that could upset this perfect world. Like it could be deception or something you didn't know about, or like I would never would have guessed something like that. Where you're like, what? Let's take a look at the recent past. All right, so we have the Page of Wands with the Strength card. So I do see in the recent past like the start of something new, like something that caught your attention. It's excitement. The Page of Wands isn't afraid to move forward with anything. It's like, okay, this is a lot of bravery, right, and courage. Okay, let's take a look at the crowning energy. I do feel like that's you not being afraid to move forward with something. Crowning energy, Holy Spirit, for Stephanie. Crowning energy for Stephanie, angel spirits, guides. Okay, Steph. Interesting. So we've got the Four of Wands, right? It's reminded me of the marriage card. The Four of Pentacles. I saw that Four of Pentacles earlier with the Four of Cups. So what this looks like here is like there's an offer and here's a magician, and I have two fours on my screen that have been sitting there since your reading started. So I feel like everything looks great, right? Like you could really feel like everything is great. We're it could be moving towards marriage or a commitment. It's foundational. Yeah, you have three fours at your crowning, which is about foundation. And I feel like this is about making sure the foundation of something is right. Like it can look good on the outside, but you want it to be stable, especially if you are building something steady. Um, it's got to be stable. So which means that it has to pass the litmus test. It has to be able to withstand against any type of storm, resistance, rain, sleet, snow, right? Like it has to be steady. Um, all right, let's take a look at the outcome. All right, so we have the Ten of Cups. Huh. So we got the Ten of Cups, and I was holding the deck upside down, but it's like the Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. What I would say to you, Stephanie, is make sure that there are no financial things that could upset this perfect existence, so to speak. I use perfect in quotes. Like seriously, like let's say someone, it feels financial. And I feel like it could have something to do with debt. Like, let's say, and I'm not sure if this is true or not at all, but let's say before, I would just say, like, before you get married or before you commit to someone, look at their financial situation and make sure there is not, like, make sure it's cool. You know what I mean? Or nothing is going on where, like, it could be something, it could be like somebody who hasn't filed their taxes in several years, or when they did their taxes they fudged a couple numbers. It's something that could interfere with the prolonged happiness of something. So it's like we're going to look at each area of our lives and see, make sure we're on stable ground, right? Let's look at how we both, manage money. Let's look at how we both da 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 da. It feels like that. All right, so I'm going to clarify this for you, darling. All right, so what is the Judgment card? It could even be where somebody gets a letter in the mail. Hey, TT. Somebody gets a letter in the mail like, you owe us, da 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 da. And you be like, it could be, even if it's not you, it could be somebody, your significant other or someone where it's like, what? Hey, Abanshi, how are you? So I've got the Hermit and the Knight of Wands, which makes me feel like somebody knows what's going on with them, but they want to move forward. Right? So sometimes the Hermit card is the betrayer, right? It's somebody who knows what's going on with them, but they haven't said anything. Like, I hope this doesn't come back to bite me. Sometimes the Knight of Wands is just like preparing for engagement. I do feel like somebody is enthusiastic, but it's like, well, wait. See the High Priestess? The High Priestess is also someone who keeps information in. Like, she can be very secretive, or she just keeps information. So I feel like somebody is withholding information. It doesn't feel like a lie. It's, some people consider that a lie, but it feels like somebody's withholding a part of them that isn't favorable. And it could be you or them, right? Like, let's say, you're like, you know everything about me, but the thing that I don't want to share, this thing that could upset my perfect relationship, right? All right, let's clarify the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I would just say don't go into a marriage with secrets. That's what I would say. Or money, like if there are money issues. So, see, there's some worry here. Somebody has some anxiety about something, Steph. I'm telling you. It's like, if somebody's like, I really don't want this to come out. Like, I don't know if I'm going to have to deal with this or not. And here's the Four of Swords. So this is, I feel like, something somebody is thinking about, contemplating. They could be wondering, should I come clean or not? Should I say something or not? What's the Ace of Coins, the Sun, and the Six of Cups? I do feel like you should save your money. I do. What's the Four of Coins, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Cups? Don't overspend. Um, and I do feel like you could have it to spend. Like, let's say you got a promotion, a raise, a new position. I feel like things are really good, but it could be, hola, happy Cinco de Mayo. What's the Four of Coins, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Cups? Anything you want to add, Holy Spirit, about it? Okay. All right, so the Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. I do feel like, Stephanie, don't be defensive and ask for help if you need it. That's where this let go of ego comes in. So if you're in a pickle in any kind of way, yeah, I did. So if you're in a pickle in any kind of way, ask for help. Don't worry about how it makes you look. What's the Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords? You just don't want anything on your mind. Hey, Justin, you don't want anything on your mind, Stephanie. That's going to interfere with your happiness. I'm laughing at Benja's comment. All right. Can we clarify this? What's the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords? The Emperor. I love it. Taking charge. Stephanie, I love that. The Emperor taking charge of your happiness. The Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I love that. I love that. Taking charge of your happiness, friend. And making sure and I feel like it's okay to have these conversations. I don't know how, I have no idea what's going on with your relationship, but I do feel like anything that you feel inside is a squishy spot, or like, ugh, I really don't want to talk about that. But if you're moving towards this, what I see here is like a proposal or marriage. Yeah, but it works out if you work it out. Like, talk about these things. Like, definitely before you say I do or accept the engagement or proposal, I feel like talk about money, because that's a lot of what I see here. And let this person know if you're in debt, like, this is how much debt I have. These are not fun conversations, but these are the things that can ruin a really great relationship. So I feel like have these conversations about debt. Like, this is how much money I owe. How much money do you owe? Understand really clearly what you all are getting into at this phase of your life. Are you both going to be ready to retire in 10 years? So you know what I mean? But it's sort of, if it's something is moving in that direction, and I hear you, Stephanie, but I do feel like a secret could sabotage a good thing. You know what I mean? So it's like there's a secret that could sabotage things. And I do feel like don't be defensive about receiving help for something, even if it ain't that deep. You know what I mean? Like, it don't have to be deep. But if there's something that you do need help with, just be like, be willing to put your ego aside and be like, look, here's something I need help with. And you could be, even financially, be like, I got enough to get through a tough time. But if you need help with something, let somebody that you trust know, I do need help to get through a situation. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, it's all right. But It's okay to ask for help. It's okay. Yeah. And you know what? I feel too, Stephanie, like, even I feel like it's also important for you to have your stuff together, right? But also make sure your significant other, like, I would just try to get a sense, right? Just if you don't know, just kind of get a sense of how are they a spender, are they a saver, are they, you know what I mean? Like, just have a sense of what it is, because eventually, I do feel like this is moving towards commitment, though. So, all right, Steph, good reading. Good reading. I just sense a little bit of worry, and if it's not you, it's them. They could feel a little bit worried. So, just have a listening ear if somebody, does need to talk to you or come clean about something. Just try to listen with patience and, good judgment, good discernment about the situation. Okay. All right, Steph, we're good. We're good. To me, this is just it's in two. We're in Taurus season, which really makes me feel like it's part of that practical Taurus energy, like getting to the getting to the root of things, dealing with it head on, being willing to do the work to have success in something, which is really good. Like it's nothing bad. It's like, okay, well, let's do the work. Let's get it done. Let's address the issues. We can address issues and still be in love. You know what I mean? It's awesome. We can address issues and still be in love. And guess what? We don't all have it together. Some of us, we all have to get to the point where we let go of our ego and we're willing to be a bit transparent about what we don't do well. Like, I don't do this well, you don't do that well. But it creates intimacy, honestly. It creates intimacy and authenticity. And so we start to build on what's for real and not the stuff that, just simple superficial attraction, but we start to build on what's real, because we all have these areas where we're not up to par, or we're not, you know, everything isn't shiny. And the longer we stay in fellowship and relationship with people, we eventually get to those places that aren't so great to look at. It's like, okay, the wig is on the dresser. This is what it is. Right? It's like, okay, this is what it is. All right. All righty. All right. Okay, so BNJA. What the way that this works, baby doll, is all of the ways to pay are in the description box, right? So there's Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. And you can, it's okay, sweetie. You can you can pay for a reading, which is $22. Okay, or you can donate to the channel, and I'll pull you some oracle cards and try to get an answer for you for whatever your question is. Okay, so you can do either of those things. You know, pretty flexible. But if you feel like you need a reading, it's $22. If you feel like I have a question, and I'll pull you a couple oracle cards and see what direction we're going in. All right. So anybody watching, that's how on the spot readings here work. Okay. So yeah, very good, very nice. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I love you guys so much. All right, friends. So just let me know. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. All right, guys. Are we in good shape? All right, Dragon Emperor. Let's see what we got here, sweetie. All right, Dragon Emperor, I got you. All right, and Dragon, you are a Gemini, right? Justin, are you a Gemini? Did I remember that right? I feel like, I hope I remembered that right. All right, so let me just say a prayer. All right. Thank you, God, for Justin. Yay! I love my friend. Pray that you open my eyes that I may see what you want me to see. Open my ears that I may hear the messages you have for Justin. And open my intuition that I may interpret the messages that will affirm, confirm, and encourage his heart. Thank you, Archangel Spirit Guides. Thank you, Justin Capricorn. Hi, Queen K. Thank you, Angel Spirit Guides of the highest, most holy divine order. And thank you, ancestors, for Justin. All right, here we go, baby doll. This is for Justin. Yay! Oh, let me clear the energy. Although it's all pretty much clear, but this is for Justin. All right, Justin, let's get you some angel answers. All right, Justin, we have improving health. All right, and at the bottom of the deck is within the next few months. So this improving health card could be, you could get, and Taurus season is definitely about improving our bodies. And so I do feel like this could be within the next month, or it could be like any time now. But you could embark on some new diet plan. You could start to drink more water. You could try to clean up your diet or your eating, take up some kind of exercise thing. But it could be just sort of something that you take interest in, improving your health in some way. Okay. Alrighty. I'll pull you a card from the Whispers of Love deck. And Stephanie, we're going to have something for Queen K. I'm going to put her Cash App out there too. And I was trying to do it for Gemini season. I'm thinking June 15th. But we're going to do a bon voyage for her relocation to Alaska. All right, Justin, you have here physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. This could be your love language or someone else's. But I do see he's kissing somebody's hand. You could be in close proximity to someone. And treasure your loved ones. It says it is important to love others deeply. And see, this is a bit of a parent-child relationship, but you know, they're reading to their kid and spending time with their child. It's really nice. All right, and I'll get you one more card from the Four Agreements deck. I do feel like someone, Justin, physical touch is important. I do feel like physical touch is important to someone, and it could be you. I do too. Benja, I love Jose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Justin, that could be a confirmation. I have two sevens on my screen about cleaning up your diet. I do, but I do feel like physical touch is important. And if you, it seems, yeah, physical touch is important. All right, which agreement is should Justin concentrate on now and in the near future? Okay, babe. We have here be impeccable with your word as the agreement to focus on. Speak with integrity and intention. It says, say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Be very intentional with your words, Justin. I feel like you can create, you have the power to create with your words. So be intentional with that creativity and that power that you have to create the reality that you want for yourself. Yes. So here's what I think. I think soon, and soon is relative, but I think soon you could be in a situation where it's physical. Like what you crave and desire could happen. Um, yeah. All right, let's get your overall energy for Justin. And we are rooting for you, Justin, just so you know. You've got a whole cheerleading section here. Just remember when we first met and you were still trying to get your own place? And, it's just like things are working out in your behalf. And I just feel like it can be that way with love. So speak with intention about the love you want. You want somebody who's affectionate and things like that. Be really intentional with your speech because you've manifested some pretty great blessings, sir, since I've known you. So we're rooting you on. All right, look at this. If I could smack you in the head with this card, I would. Wait till you see this. Are you ready? The King of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Oh my God. And the Ace of Cups. Oh my God. And there's a Page of Cups here. Oh my God. Justin, what did I say? This is like, do I need to say anything? I will explain it, of course. This is long-term success in love. Oh gosh, I'm not going to cry. This happened with Mark yesterday. Okay. It's not the margarita, I swear. Justin, I just really feel like this is the right time for you to it's like something is starting now. And I feel like it starts with just a level of interest. And maybe when you're telling somebody you like them or you have an interest in them, you don't realize this could turn into the love of your life, the person you build your life with, that you share your family and your kids with. But it looks like long-term love. And it starts small. It just starts with a level of interest, but it blossoms into this beautiful long. If I have never seen happily ever after, it looks like this. The only thing missing is the sun card, but you have the Ace of Cups, right, which is a gift of love from above. The Ten of Cups can represent family, happily ever after. You have the Six of Wands. This speaks to victory, success. It's someone who overcomes, and the King of Cups represents stable, long-term love and happiness. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful, Justin. Wow. 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 It's like this page goes from a boy to a man. It's like that whole something that starts off as maybe just immature interest turns into long-term love. Like your role changes, your emotion changes. It's so beautiful. I know. Did you look at that? What's the crossing energy for Justin? Hi, Nicki Minaj, by the way. Crossing energy for Justin. Yeah, Justin, I would only speak affirmations and words. Only speak what you want. Don't even speak what you see or feel. Speak what. Yeah, I do feel like you could be, I don't know if you online date, but I do feel like you could be analyzing profiles or looking at people's profiles, right? Like, hmm, you know what I mean? Just sort of evaluating, are they marriage material? Is this person marriage material? I think that's sort of maybe the crossing energy. Like, you could be really doing it. But I do feel like spirit could, I would be real intentional in my words. Write it in your journal, especially for this new moon in Taurus coming up. Be very intentional about what you want. And I don't even mean the superficial stuff. I mean the stuff that matters. Like someone, like you talked about, physical touch. Someone who is, yeah, see, it came out again. I reshuffled and it came out again. So it is being rather um picky or in your head about something, like constantly evaluating something. Or should I invest in this? Should I not invest in this? Let's take a look at the foundational energy. Okay, so the Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords, I would say try not to be defensive. Um, Set boundaries with people who may be a bit aggressive. Try not to push people away, too. Okay, Justin, I like it. Yeah, try not to push people away. What's the recent past for Justin? You could have your guard up. All right, the Two of Pentacles. So in the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles, which is maybe being very busy or the need to rest. Like you could have been working really, really hard recently and needed to rest, get some sleep, meditate. Let's take a look at your crowning energy. Ah, the Seven of Cups. Hi, Demetra. And the Fool card. Alrighty. All right, Justin. So you have two sevens, right? And I feel like I do feel like I don't know if you're resisting putting yourself out there, but I do feel like I want you to dream without any limitation for sure. Be willing to open yourself up to the possibility. The Seven of Cups is a very dreamy energy. And if you're a person who's more practical, like you like to look at empirical data or you like to look at numbers or you're like, I can analyze what I can see, like empirically, right? Like I can, and that could be sort of your, your Achilles heel is that you're so practical and pragmatic that it could be hard to dream. But this suggests that you need to be a little bit dreamy and willing to take a risk. The Fool card is about being willing to put yourself out there and take a risk. And let's take a look at the outcome. Near future and outcome for Justin. Now, Justin, this is interesting. The Five of Cups in reverse, right? Which is really not, and the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups. So I do feel like any disappointment that you may have felt, I could totally see you moving forward. Now, you may be very open to somebody from your past. And we do have a Mercury retrograde coming up at the end of May. You may be willing to put your disappointments to the side with somebody that you dealt with before. I could see that happening. Let me clarify this for you. What's the overall energy? What you want wants you. Okay. What is this? King of Cups. All right. There's an offer. The Four of Cups. It's like, okay. So Spirit is trying to get your attention. And the Seven of Cups again. I feel like one of these cups is going to stand out to you, Justin. It's like something is going to stand out. Wow. Really do feel like Spirit is trying to get your attention. Yeah, I do. I feel like Spirit is trying to get your attention. Like, hey, there's so much you could take advantage of. I feel like you can have a number of gifts, or there's a number of things you could do, but I feel like one is the standout. Okay. What's the Seven of Pentacles? You definitely have the Seven of Cups twice in your reading. So that's significant. All right, the Four of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to ask for a promotion. If you feel like you deserve more money, I feel like I don't know. I feel like there could be a big opportunity for you. But I do feel like meditation or something could bring something to you. Like, be willing to think bigger, dream bigger. You know, I do feel like there could be an opportunity for you to make more money, get a promotion even. I just sort of ask God to show you where that opportunity is. All right. Keep your eyes open. Like, stay alert. Stay alert. What's the Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords? I don't know. You could be around somebody with an aggressive personality that you feel like you need to set boundaries with. Like, okay. What's the Seven of Wands or the Five of Swords? You could have to tell somebody to back off. What's the Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords? The Ten of Swords. Okay. So yeah, there could be a little bit of a rift. Oh, Justin, that's so crazy. So I do feel like there could be a bit of a there's yeah the seven of wands is about negotiation. It can be. So I feel like be strong and stand your ground. This is it's conflict and strife. Don't let anybody walk all over you. Don't let them walk over you. And I feel like, this Eight of Cups can be sometimes being willing to walk away. Yeah. So I do feel like this could be being willing to walk away and like, okay, well, and I feel like that's what this Fool card is sort of saying, like, be willing to walk away from something, especially if they're trying to get over on you or take advantage of you. What's the Fool card and the Seven of Cups? Yeah, I could see you being open to something new. Like, I'm not. What's the Fool card and the Seven of Cups? That is so crazy. The Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups again, Justin, and that is being like following your hunches or impulses. I do feel like you could suddenly get a wild hair. Like, you know what? I can do better than this. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all, especially around May 11th, where that full moon is coming in. There's a new moon in Taurus. I could totally see you, if you feel like get a hunch and you're inspired to leave, and you leave like you're trusting your gut instinct. Yeah, I could totally see you like, leaving the past in the past some kind of way. You're like, and you're not afraid either. There's no fear in this. So I wouldn't be surprised if you come into conflict, you change jobs, you change careers. You're like, I'm not doing that. I mean, and it may seem really strange now, but I just feel like you could analyze something or take a look at something. You could be reading your contract or whatever, and you're like, I'm not doing this. And you're okay with it. Let's take a look at your outcome. What is the six? Because I see the Six of Swords, right, is about short-term travel. It's about moving forward for sure. It's about being strategically moving forward. I don't feel like you feel disappointed about moving forward either. That's why the Five of Cups is in reverse. Like, I don't feel bad. I did what I had to do. What's the Six of Cups? The Five of Cups and the Six of Swords. You could decide to do something that you've always wanted to do. You could really be like, I've always wanted to fill in the blank, and you decide to do it. The Seven of Wands again. Look at that. Oh my God. That is standing your ground. It's standing firm. It's like negotiating, standing firm on your position. And look, the Six of Swords again. You can't make this stuff up. It's like you have a sense that you know what's best. Like, there's something better for me. Like, I don't know. There's something better for me. And that's sort of the sense we have here. Now, it doesn't mean that your journey won't be without its challenges, but it definitely, you know that there's something. Yes, certainly, Justin, no regrets. None. No regrets. And I need to tell you this about this card too. Oh, look, and it stopped on the Lovers. I do feel like you could have a connection with somebody who's at a distance from you. I feel like you guys could be thinking about each other. I think that there could be love between you and someone that never went away. Um, but there's a connection there. Yeah. So I do feel like there's a connection, right? There's the lover's card and spiritual connectedness. So I do think there is somebody, there's something that feels good to you with the Six of Cups energy. There could be some great memories with someone, but it feels like home. It feels comfortable to you, and you're like, I have no problem traveling. I have no problem moving forward, and you feel good about it. You have these cards twice, the Seven of Wands and the Six of Swords, and who knows, you could negotiate a deal to live somewhere else. Oh my gosh, the King of Pentacles, look at that. That is you, Justin. I'm trying to get it to focus. That is you, my friend. It's like you earn this sweat equity, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like literally you are, it's almost like you're destined to be successful in something. The King of Pentacles is someone who definitely has worked hard to gain whatever they had. Like, you are not afraid of sweat equity, but it results in your success. Oh, I love it. And this also is about not being in control. Like, wanting to be in control of things could be a stumbling block for you. Just understand that there are forces behind the scenes working things out for your greatest good with that Jupiter Wheel of Fortune energy. So there's, yes, hard work is important, but there's also some good luck, right? There's also some blessings that get you to where you want to go. Okay? So it's not just hard work, it's also divine timing. Yay, Justin. Yay. Cheers, my friends. Hooray. I'm excited for you, Justin. Yeah. I can see you walking away. I totally can. Like, I totally can see you traveling too. Like, I'm good. Yeah, stand your ground, be confident, don't let people take advantage of you. But I see all this bliss. Don't forget your overall energy is like love could take you to a new location. That 10 of cups sometimes could be about relocating to a new city or a country, a new city, a new place. So you could find new love or promotion in a different city. I'm just saying, I totally see it. You could be like, oh, wow, well, you can have this job. I done fell in love and I'm moving to a new city. You are welcome. Yeah, yeah. I feel like you'll need to be close to someone. Like, it's like, okay, well, if we're gonna do this, we have to be together. Like, we need to be in close proximity to each other. Like, you don't want the long distance relationship. It's like we got to be able to touch and see each other for this to work, and that could definitely happen within the next few months. You know what I'm saying? So you can negotiate your contract, meet somebody, and decide I need to leave. I mean, literally. But it's like, I feel like love is the driver. Romance. You found your person, and it's like, okay, I need to be close to this person for this to work. Congratulations, friend. I could totally see that. This is so neat. I can't wait to see if someone from your past pops up, or someone you feel very comfortable with. Like, you feel good about them. Hi, May. How are you? Welcome. It was. Benja, I'm telling you, that was a good reading. I am rooting for my friend. Alrighty. So if you just tuned in, We are doing on the spot readings. And if this is your first time watching, the way that this works is you can get an on the spot reading for $22. Um, and you can use any of the payment options in the description box: PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Super Chat. Okay. If you just want some oracle guidance or to know, am I on the right track or not, you can send a donation any of those ways, and I'll pull you some oracle cards and give you some guidance. Okay. All right, Benja. Have a great rest of the day. It's a beautiful hump day. Happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody who has tuned in, is watching. If you didn't have your margarita, I drank a little bit for you. Happy Cinco de Mayo, friends. This is so good. What a wonderful day. All right, guys. So I think if nobody else is in line for an on the spot reading, then I will go ahead and end the live stream. I have uploaded the Gemini reading. So if you're a member of my channel, you have access to that. So you can take a look at that. I'm going to continue to upload the May 2021 readings. Channel members will be able to access them, and then I will make them available to the public. So if you're a member of my channel, you can see that now. And I love you guys dearly. I'm going to keep cranking them out and getting them to you. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the Wednesday. And I love you, and I will see you back here real soon. Mwah. Take care, guys. And I am going to go ahead and put that Legal Shield information up for anybody who feels like they have more questions about legal representation, whether it's contracts, wills, conservatorships. You just need some legal representation for something. It could even be as small as a parking ticket. Or if you need documents notarized, I do that electronically. I am a licensed notary agent. And so if you need something notarized, we can get that done as well. So I'll put that information in the description box. I never thought about it before now. I was like, okay. But given the on the spot reading today, it looks like somebody could need some legal help. And sometimes people just need people to advocate for them. So I am a Legal Shield representative. So I just wanted to make sure I put that out there, okay? All right, guys. I love you dearly. Let me upload this information now, and I will see you guys real soon. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.